Yeah, let's get to our next story now, Kathryn. I want to ask you about this. It's in the Mail. Meditation apps should relieve stress, but this likely won't make the public feel particularly zen. Tell me more.
Civil servants spend £500,000 of taxpayer cash on mindfulness apps. I think the headline pretty much says it all.
Yeah.
That all of that money is going to mindfulness apps, and as somebody who meditates, you can do it for free.
By the way, what is your meditation protocol? Which one do you do?
I don't use an app.
Right.
You don't need an app. It's interesting. I guess maybe there's a slight bit of passion in my voice, but it's something that should be free, can be free, you can do for free. But I think it sometimes seems like people don't value it unless you paid for it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like the greater issue.
Now, listen, what do you think of meditation? Is it quackery or is there something to it?
I think there's something to it, but I think like anything else, in moderation, and you don't need to put a price tag on it.
Right. Is it as good as illegal narcotics, of which Josh is such a fan?
Probably long-term better for your health, but not as fun in the...
So how many minutes a day do you do?
I aim for 20 in the morning and 20 in the evening.
All right. And is it what they call...
By the way, she doesn't have any kids. I should point that out.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah.
And I never will.
What type is it? Because they have this one, TM, don't they? Transcendental meditation. Is it that, or which one do you do?
I do that one specifically because I have a very active mind, and I find that...
unlike Josh, yeah.
Yeah, and mindfulness, it's sometimes hard to keep the thoughts out, but if you're kind of repeating something, it's easier to get into a place of sort of allowing it to do its thing.
Josh, you spend a lot of your day on your knees. So
I thought we'd keep our little pastimes for ourselves, Mark.
No, I mean, you guys jump to conclusions. I mean, you're a very spiritual person.
I'm a very, very spiritual person, as you know. I was actually raised as a Buddhist. But yes,
you were, weren't you?
I was, yeah. But as Kathryn says, this stuff is for free. The idea of paying £10 a month and multiplying that by all these different departments, the Department for Education, Department for Digital, Sport and Food, Environment, Rural Affairs, why they're having to pay for their employees to do this. And also, like some of these apps, they offer guided meditations, but they also soothing anxiety at bedtime with stories that are read by celebrities. If people want to go to sleep, just let me talk about my 5 kids, talk about anti-Semitism, and you'll be gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I've had trouble sleeping all of my life, but you know what will help you sleep is dealing with your childhood trauma. So just, you know, sometimes, they said that Idris Elba, I mean, I've done unspeakable things listening and looking at that man, but like sleeping is not one of them, you know?
Sleeping afterwards.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But that, again, you didn't have to pay for.
No.
Yeah,
I love The Wire.
Love me a bit of Idris